Hello! Before we get started, I've been drinking that. Like that. Because I've had a horrible day. So to start day horrible number 2 tomorrow, I'm going to start it with a hangover. Rock on. You may have noticed Leader Class Brawl from the last movie. I love this figure. Of the video I did a little while ago with my collection, which everyone, hopefully, well, I think about 15 people at the moment would have watched, but I love you 15 people. This is my favourite Transformer, and the odd thing about this Transformer is I've said to people, would you be kind enough to do a review of it, because I've got it and want to know what you think. Do you know what they said? They said, no! I mean, look at it. I mean, this is how cool this Transformer is. Okay, you ready? Gun turret, up and down. Press the button on the end, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, because it goes... Let me turn the big lamp off. Bling! And I press the end button. It's got a red light that goes on. And then if you move the turret this way, it's going to make pop, pop, bang, bang noises. And if you turn it this way, gun, gun noises. Now I can only guess that gun, gun noise, gun, gun noise, and big, big noise, big, big noise. Now, I'm assuming these are propelled grenade launchers. I know they do a lot of boom boom damage in the movie, but let's face it, the toy isn't actually much like, not hugely like the movie is, but I'll forgive it. Other cool stuff that this thing does, grenade finders, turret goes. The turret's odd actually on this one, because the turret spins, it doesn't spin on a central axis, it spins there and not there, which, well, you know, it's a toy, what can you say? What's other disappointing about this figure? Right, the only thing I've got about this is, if you look it up and you go like that, hole! There's a big hole in the middle of it, which I'm, you know, not too keen about. And, pardon my French, but head! It's getting head. So if you push it back down, it disappears inside, and it goes, wee-ha! And pops his little head in and out. So not keen on that. But very, very minor marks on what is, let me put her straight, what is overall a really, really, really top boss figure. At the back here you've got, I'm guessing these are going to be like, oh God knows, I don't care, they're just black things sticking out of its arse. Okay, anybody knows about tanks, let me know. But all faded on the edges, look, faded edges on the camouflage, detailed rivets and bolts, detail going on with the tank tracks underneath, look. Now, obviously that means kibble. Let's go out a bit. Kibble-tastic. But I don't mind kibble. I mean, it's a toy. It's supposed to be that, oh God, here we go. It's supposed to be that way up, and, you know, screw it. If you don't like kibble, then you're probably not really into Transformers. Go and play bloody football or Barbie or something. You've got little RPGs on the side, propelled grenade launchers. You've got a great big CE sticker, which I haven't taken off. I feel kind of guilty. I don't know, I could take it off, but then it'd leave a gluey mark behind, and, you know, sod it. It means that children can play with it and not stab their eyes out. Right, so, transformation. Let's hope this doesn't roll into 2 parts, because I'm 4 minutes in and it's already still gabbling. Right, so front corners. I suppose in a real world you could sort of lift these up at an angle and pop them out. However, I just find it much easier to grab them and pull. Grab and pull, spring loaded. Spring loaded. Okay, then put your finger in there, grab the second section and pull all of that out. Now you can see lots and lots of lovely robot kibble on the inside. So if you twist that front bit, pull it back, you've got a second piece that folds up on itself. Now these are going to become the back of its legs, but look, all of that turns into that. Brilliant. How much cooler could that be? So really pleased with that, and that's going to be the back of the legs, but it folds up lovely. And then you got the tank tracks here. So with the tank tracks here, you're going to twist them and just fold them up inside themselves like so. Okay. Other side, do the same thing. Make this much quicker. Thank you very much. That folds down, by the way, so you can kind of get all the crap out of the way. Right, then, see where his head is? So, what you do is lift that up, twist, oh no, twist, I usually twist it sort of a bit, lift that right back there, because the tank barrel comes up, and then you can see a separate barrel arm that goes like that. So we'll lift that back, lift the side tank tracks, lift the side tank tracks up like that. Now you can put them all the way up, but you'll see in a moment that looks gash. So 45 degrees, booshah, thank you very much, and then pow, makes a gun noise, fold that up, and now you've got his head sticking out the top, which is kind of like early automorph, I guess. So if we pull his arms out, oh sod it, put those things back up. As I said, a little bit drunk, not going as well as I'd like, but shut it. So, dude, okay, now you've pulled his arms out, that folds in like so. I'm going to move the camera up because lots of this is going to be out of shot otherwise. So he was like that, and now he's like that, which is bloody brilliant. And when you do it, it also means that it folds these in automatically and they completely change angle. So if I go like this, can you see they're flat there? Flat. Yeah, and then when I pull the button on the top, they fold down into place. More automorph. Flap his body down, okay? So now he's like doing the limbo or something. So that's flapped down. They're on springs, so they're all springy. And what you can do is actually twist them in so they become his chest slightly more. Yeah? Arms are under here, so twist the arms round. Put his arms, that's it. So his biceps are on the inside. Twist that bit of the arm round, and then you've got handy pandies. The hands on this, let me bring it in a little bit closer. The hands on this bad boy are really, I mean, they're not particularly articulated, but they're really detailed, and he looks like he could rip you a new weehaw. On here, you got his gun at the end, look. So what you do is, let me turn him upside down for a minute. You've got a switch there. You push the switch forward. Cannon! Yeah, baby. And then the whole thing, this flips out as well, so that's on little spring loaded. And I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it could blow you up. So what you do is, you spin that backwards. You've got the little doohickey there. Spin it backwards, pop it into place and tab it. On the other side is more or less exactly the same jiggery pokery. Spin the arm around, spin the arm around. Well, there's his hand. Get it in focus, Dave, come on. So thumb, two fingers, like that. Exactly the same doohickey here, but if you take his, wow, there we go, right. If you take this, what you do is you flip that up. It's got a chain gun on it, okay, and then if you flip it forward, or is it backwards? One of the two. There, flip it backwards, you can pop off the claws. So let's do it again. Back, forwards, backwards. Claws, big claws. Again, flip that back, you've got a tab there, you've got a hole under there, tab in hole, making babies. Yeah, right. So, there we have most of what looks like Brawl, okay. The cannon is already the right way up, but what you need to do, and this is one of the good bits on this figure, turn that, shut up, lift that out, you've got a big plate there, so if you lift that right out, put your thumb underneath it, because this bit does your head in, pull that front piece, and this really isn't made for doing with one hand, right, pull that out, so you've got, that was in there, now it's out there, so that, shut up, I'm popping stuff out again, so that goes out like that. This is all on a spring, So that goes back, flip that down, flip that to one side, and then this is on. Woo! I'll tell you what. Part 2!